Hello, everybody. First, Zaki, I have bad news. Ole's message showed up first. Ole, why do you have a bone to pick with me? What did I do? What did I do? There we go. The model's working. I has cat. Cat has hamburger. Cat no has hamburger. Oh boy. Oh, that made me feel so old, Doodles. Wow. Although I will go shower, so I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy, Zaki. See you in a moment. Ole, I have yet to hear about this supposed bone you have. This supposed bone, and with me no less. Ranked. You know what, let's play Quip. Why not? I could do some quipping. Right now. I mean, it's Marvel's in the game, so the quips will be flying. Why sad face? Enjoy your shower. I was playing Jedi Fallen Order again the other day, and I have now experienced the Vader encounter again. It is 100% is a chase sequence, like I said it was. Oh man, I Mandela affected you. Hell yeah. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to. Is it weird to write porn of one's D&D characters? Oh god. Okay, we're starting with the heavy stuff tonight, I guess. I don't know if it's weird necessarily. I mean, I guess so. Like, actually no, if it's your own character, then that's just like an original character. You know? Like, I think it's fine. Oh, I don't love this. This looks like it's animated in a different style from this one. I don't like how the dirt also has like a different animation style, because they clearly have to do that. Otherwise it wouldn't work. But like, it just doesn't look right to me. Yes, but you should do it anyway. Live your truth. Stay weird. To be weird is free expression in today's world. It's fun how wrong you both are on and off stream, Callum. Look. I never said I was right. I said... No, you know what? I probably did say I was right, actually. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just tickled pink. You have delighted me, Ole. You've delighted me to no end. But I'm glad you found out that I was wrong. Jono! Sorry, who's weird? What's weird? I'm weird. Yay! I'm gonna write so much porn about my D&D character. Fuck yeah, doodles. Hell yeah. Get it. Make sure they get it. Okay. This is interesting. So I can play Bust a Sword, and Furion will make a token of it that's free to equip. We're gonna do this. And then I can play Coral Sword, which will gain first strike. Is this on attack trigger or damage? Combat damage. Ha! Nah. Okay, we're gonna attack with this. They have to block. But so long as I get first strike damage, then Cloud isn't in any danger. Oh. Well, the tokens are going to go by the end of the turn, so it doesn't matter. But at least the Buster Sword's on the field now. Being wrong is Callum's. Being right is my kink. Yeah, I mean... Oh, life would be so much more simple if being wrong was my kink. I actually hate being wrong with a passion, Doodles. I'm just very good at it. It's my burden to bear. Although that's just called common sense. Wait, hang on. In fact, I love being right so much that I change my mind when I'm shown to be wrong about something. It is sense, maybe, but certainly not common. These days, definitely not common. Okay. So we want lava spur boots, definitely. If I equip this, I will have just enough to equip the Buster Sword to Cloud. But this will give him Ward. I'm not sure I actually want to do that. Let's equip that to Furion. Because... I can only deal 1 damage. I could kill this to get rid of a lifelinker. The only lifelinker on the board. Yes, okay, we gotta do that. Alright, today's chat got off to a strong start. I dig your new model, Callan. Doodles, did you make it? Yeah, Doodles made it. This isn't gonna have first strike. There's no point in attacking. At least there's ward now. That's important. Fun fact, female cats go into heat. No. No. I always read it, and I get tricked by the perfect snare of the phrase fun fact. It's never a fun fact. It's always a deeply upsetting fact. It is always, always, always a deeply upsetting fact. Okay. That's fine. Well, I can't block that. Yeah, made the new model. There's a fun surprise in the back. Tantalize. I hate this place. Okay. We're gonna play Freya Crescent. Crescent. She is a rat knight from Final Fantasy IX. Crystal Barricade. And then... We're going to swing out with Wild Rose Furion. Oh shit, you didn't block, so I activate the Master Sword. The Buster Sword. Come on. Draw me something good. Damn it! It was a land. You motherfucker. Okay, we're gonna switch the Lava Spur boots over to Furion. Because he's tapped now, so we need to give him ward at the very least. Actual fun fact, I have a fun day planned tomorrow. Oh, what are you doing? I also have a fun day planned tomorrow where I do a ton of work. Because I'm very busy on Sunday, so I can't do a ton of work on Sunday. Okay, we're going to block with Freya. I don't actually need extra mana. Silver Sable. Mercenary Leader. I forgot I put you in this deck. At Callum, please show the model at the end of the stream. I don't know how is the thing. Doodles. I really want to because it's cool. It looks great and I think people should see it, but I don't know how to show the model off. Like show off the back of the model. So, if you can tell me how, that'd be great. Because I don't know how with VC Face. I don't really see an option to, like, turn the model around. I'm going to the zoo and the water park next to it for a day trip tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Okay, well, that's frustrating. But also okay, because I can equip the Buster Sword to Silver Sable and the boots. So, if you attack with the Pride Mate, it's fine. I can take 5 damage, that's fine. Okay. So it's probably not gonna... Oh. It is gonna go through, okay. Okay, well, Temple of Triumph. Scry 1. No, I don't have enough attacking creatures. I can go to the bottom. And then I'm going to put Coral Sword back onto the Crystal Barricade. Yeah, enter. Do I still have the Void? Yeah, I still have the Void file. Oh, do I have Void the program? I don't think so, actually. I'm not sure. I might. Oh. Oh. Okay. Choose the legendary permanent that you wish to keep. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna look up... Does any of you give haste? I'll look up Basilisk Collar. Gonna play it. And I'll equip Basilisk Collar to my Crystal Barricade, so now it has Death Touch. Then we'll take the Lava Spur boots and equip them to Cloud. So it can't get targeted without them having to deal with the ward. Okay, we win. Wait, sorry, what? That's an insane age for a chimp? What? Hang on, hang on. Fun fact, the 70s Willy Wonka had real chocolate in the river. Oh. That sounds like kind of a waste. I mean, good for them, I guess. There's some cool animals. Ooh. The zoo's mascot is a chimpanzee named Julius, who is very old by chimp standards. He's in his 60s. What? That's crazy. There's also tigers, lions, giraffes, meerkats, moose. I believe you mean meese. Ole. Wolves. I believe you mean wolves. Wolverines. Bonobos, orangutans, and several others. Do they have macaques? If you still have the program, could one not share it the same way one does the game? Yeah, I'll take a look if I have Vroid, and then if I do, I'll show off the back of the model at the end of the stream. I'll take a look during the break. That was fun. Let's play another one of these. I fucking love equipment decks, dude. Equipment is so much fun in any card game. Like, being able to give a character in a card a sword is just such a fun concept. Hell yeah. Let's go. Giraffes? Yeah, you know, horses, long necks. Bad attitudes, big tongues. Giraffes. Bloody everywhere, doodles. Pit, I loved your work in Kid Icarus. Oh, maybe I should start playing, like, retro games. That might be a fun thing to do on stream, is play a retro game and see how far we can get. I know that hypothetically there are giraffes outside of Africa, but I'm wondering about the logistics of getting them over the ocean. Boat? Plane? No, doodles. They don't transport adult giraffes over the ocean. They transport the giraffe eggs. They take the eggs, and they transport them while they're still eggs, and then they hatch them on the other side, obviously. It is actually Norway's biggest zoo, so there's a lot to see. If the boat sinks, I don't think they can tread water for too long. They don't... Doodles, they don't have to tread water. They take them with the eggs. I can't... I can't keep explaining this, Doodles. It's like... eggs. Eggs! Well, they just gave up, so I guess we're playing again. But we're at Bronze Tier 1, baby. This is the stuff that dreams are made of. Of course, yes, the eggs. How silly of me. Yeah! Well, you never... look, I get it. We've all had a long week. You know? Yeah, it's not beyond the realms of belief that the eggs would escape you. Oh, God. I hate these achievements. Please, just like... Can I opt out of those ones, please? Arena. Stop rewarding me with cards I don't want. It's a very, like, birthday thing. So my birthday's coming up, by the way. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, get me a present. But it's a very birthday thing to, like, get a gift that you don't want and still have to be like, thank you. I love this crap that you got. This box of crap that you got me. I love it. It's great. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. Because you don't want to seem ungrateful, because they got you something, you know? It's nice. They're thinking of you. They're trying to be thoughtful. So you don't want to stand there and be like, actually, this is awful, and you don't know me at all, and you suck, and I hate you. Because that's shitty. You wanna show your appreciation that they're thinking of you. And the water park is right next to it because it used to be a part of the zoo, but got expanded and turned into its own park. Ooh. Are there still animals there? Oh, hey, we're both playing Final Fantasy cards. Are there still... Have they removed all the animals? Or are there still animals? Like, did Arena not shuffle my deck? It's like the exact hand I got last time. What the fuck is happening? I swear, Zemo, I'm not cheating. I shuffled, I promise. This is just a coincidence. But yeah, I guess what I'm really asking you, Ole, is there at all the possibility that you might be allowed to swim with otters? At all. Even a little bit. Even if it's just like a small possibility. I mean, like, look at this. Okay, so I am playing this card, and I'm therefore a part of the problem. But, like, look at this. This is such a crazy powerful effect, and it's always the fucking, like, universes beyond cards that have these kinds of effects, you know? These sorts of, like, oh, whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. That's nuts. Are you kidding? Whenever you attack? And it's not even when this creature attacks. It's when any creature attacks. That's insane. Hey, Ahmed, what's up? Gonna put a +1/+1 counter on Cloud. Yes, block one of my creatures. Yes. Yes. Shit. This won't actually save the creature. It'll die, but in a slightly delayed manner. Did I play a land this turn? Oh, well, that sucks. Sucks to be me. I just exiled a bunch of good cards. Well, a good card and 2 lands. It's always tough to ask yourself if lands are good cards, because technically, each player loses... Hang on, what? Loses half their life, then discards half the cards in their hand, then sacrifices half the permanents they control of their choice, round down each time. What? Hey! Hey! Hey, Zemo! Hey, this was pretty cool, Zemo! love that so much. He played a card that said lose half your life, and he has a card in the field that says if I lost that much life, I actually lose double. So I just lost all of my life. I just lost the game. That's so good. Hell yeah, dude. That's fun. Man, sometimes you lose, but you lose in such a fun way, you know? That's good. That's great. Oh, that actually made me tear up a little. Wow. Ooh, I have not... That's happened to me before, but not for a long time. Damn. That hits good. I'm in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament right now in Master Duel. Wish me best of luck. Round 1 is still happening, but I already won 2-0 against Branded. Ah, hell yeah, Ahmed. Good luck, dude. It has a pirate land as well, for example. Ooh, what can you do in pirate land? With a pirate mascot character, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned. Yeah, the one on the popsicle. A pirate island? That's so cool. That's right, Captain Sabretooth. Fuck yeah. That's such a good name. I love Captain Sabretooth so much. Rest in peace. Nah, dude, that was cool. I don't mind losing if it's cool. You know? I'll be the first to admit that when it comes to, like, card games especially, but video games, I get competitive. For sure. 100%. One of the few times I get competitive in my life is in games. But, like, if someone beats me because they just did something really cool and interesting and smart, then, like, hell yeah. Then I'm jazzed. Alright, this is fine. Even though round 1 went well, I'm scared for my life. One of my friends is on Labyrinth and she is using D-Barrier. I'm cooked. Holy shit, dude. I mean, again, good luck, Ahmed. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Black Wings will take you through. Temple of Triumph while we're still in the early game. I'm giving up a little bit of advantage, but this way I don't have to draw a land next turn. And I might draw something fun and interesting. Captain Sabretooth got some good-ass names for his supporting characters too, I'd say. Ooh, share. Share the pirate names, please. That's all I live for. Whew, your boy's kind of tired today. I had to get up early to do, like, driver's license stuff yesterday. And I have a, like I said, I have a thing on Sunday that's also kind of early in the morning. Because despite me having the sleep schedule of a literal corpse, a lot of my friends wake up early and are productive and shit. So whenever we do things, we tend to do them early because that works best for everyone, which is absolutely fair. But it does mean that I have to, like, do radical, drastic things to my mind and body to get a sleep schedule that approximates a regular human's. I'm fighting Aslan. Actually, Doodles. That's not Aslan. That's a Johnny Goldmane, I think is his surname. I don't remember if that's his surname. It could be Gold Pride or Pride Mane. I hope it's not Pride Mane. I certainly... Goldmane is fine, because that's like... Oh, he is like... He has white fur, so... Yeah, that's fine, whatever. But, like... Pride Mane is lazy. I certainly hope it's not that. He's a Johnny Lion. A Johnny the Lion Man. A Johnny Liony McLion. Why you lying all the time, a Johnny? I'm gonna do this. Give Adalbert Steiner haste and ward. Next. And then that leaves mana up for Coral Sword. Oh. Jesus has been known by many names. Gruesome Gabriel is rad. What? Gruesome Gabriel? Gruesome Gabriel is the ghost pirate whose legendary treasure he wants to find and take for himself, for example. That's awesome! Hell, this is a fucking Monkey Island game! I love that. Oh shit, that's something we could maybe play on stream, is Monkey Island. Wait, was Bullseye a card guy? He's just like a throwing guy, right? But I always saw him as like darts. I don't know why. Cause isn't Gambit the like card guy? Well, I mean, God forbid Marvel does the same thing twice. They've never done that before. Example. There's the Count of Graal, who's one of his enemies, and also his ship is called the Black Lady. Jesus. Sorry, and then immediately followed by Jesus has been known by many names. That's a cool fucking ship. Nakayama. Tojo Tegokan. Scoured Barons. Temple of Triumph. Basilisk Collar. Coral Sword. Bespoke Battle Garb. Planes. Wait, is this character's name Aranya? As in, like, Aranya's Spanish for spider. Oh, that's probably the point. Oh, I'm a fool. I am a fool. I should have killed the Pride Mate while I have the Helix in my hand, because this could be a 4/4 next turn. Okay. Okay. Okay, Nakayama. Alrighty, bro. Okay, bro. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna Helix the fuck out of that, actually. And I'm gonna gain all that health back. What now, Nakayama? I am also playing white. Nerd. There's nothing quite like seeing Zaki, a fellow card game player, call me a nerd. Damn. Whew. Okay, Aranya. Go. You were literally my only play in this situation. That only affects players or planeswalkers. Damn it. Twin Blade Paladin. I don't like this. I don't like how this deck shows up literally all the fucking time in this game. It's not great. I don't love it. It's bad, actually. Oh, I can't. But I can put the boots in. Boots on the ground. Boots with the fur. The whole club is looking at her. Okay, so you will be sacrificing your Twin Blade Paladin if you block. Which you didn't. You didn't block, and now I get a plains. Hang on, gotta catch up with the chat. Gotta catch up with the chat. It's still so weird to see this model. You'll get used to it. For now, though, enjoy. I'm waiting for an Omegaverse deck. Bruh. Doodles, throw a fucking rock, dude. Look, that's an alpha right there. This is a beta. That's someone who pretends to be an alpha, but he's secretly a beta. And we all know it. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. Go, Freya Crescent. Submit 0. I don't like how you have mana up. I don't love that. All attack. Next. Uh-huh. Resolve. Okay. Resolve all. Next. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this double strike. So it kills the Pride Mate and then still deals damage through to... Oh, or not, I guess. I guess it doesn't do that. Well, that's a shame. Why did you give up? Why is everyone giving up? I fucking hate this shit. I know I complained about this last week, dude, but it's still, it sucks. Just play the game. Why are you playing a game if you're just gonna give up this very second it doesn't go your way? Like, bro. Also today they announced all the cards coming in the new set, Beyond the Brave. I keep lying to myself saying any moment they will announce new Blackwing support. I know it, and they keep it yapping? What? You lost me at the end there a bit. Haha, nerd recognizes nerd. For 4 hours only for no Blackwing support. What? Weird bad? Hang on, what? Did I miss a message? Oh, still so weird. Okay, no, I didn't miss a message. Can lesbians in the Omegaverse get prego? Can they? I need to think about this. We need a whiteboard. Okay, hang on. Oh. Hang on. Everybody wait. Everybody wait just a dang minute. We gotta map this out now. This is happening. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's get my drawing pad hooked up and we're gonna mind map this. Winning all that matters mentality, even though I bet they could totally bring it back in some games. Yeah, right. Okay, wait. We're gonna hook up my drawing pad and we're gonna mind map can lesbians get pregnant in the Omegaverse. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, I suppose nodding, if nodding is transient, right? If it's a transient property of the symptom of the universe, then surely it would be transferred to women as well. Okay, so can women in Omegaverse make other women preggers? So, I think, ultimately, the question is, what is the reason for why men can do this? Right? Like, what is the reason that men... Whoops, that's a bit thin. Man can make other man preggers. Because this is hot. So, if that's the case, then I suppose as long as, you find woman... If you're some sort of deviant that finds woman making other woman preggers, as opposed to God-fearing Christians that want mpreg, and you find this to also be hot, then I suppose there's no reason why they can't, right? Like, I can't really think of a reason why this can't happen. I suppose... So I'm not going to get into... I don't know if I can actually get into what knotting is. I've had to learn this because of these streams. I used to be innocent before I started doing this. Do Omega lesbians not? I think it's more like, I want to win with the least effort possible. Oh man, it takes effort. Okay, I'm out. Yeah, that's a shitty mentality. What the fuck is happening right now? How did we get here? Bro, these fucking streams have taught me so much about this goddamn AO3 tag that now it's a part of my mind, Zaki. It lives in my brain, and I have to, get it out. Also, very important question I see. I'm surprised you haven't gotten used to this already, Zaki. The fuck is a megaverse? We've never pulled a whiteboard to explain lesbian pregnancy. Well, depends on the in-universe men get boy vaginas. Yeah, but girls already have vaginas. I feel like that's a moot point. Like, girls have all of the... I guess they need some manner of, sperm production. So girls might get girl wieners? That's leaning a little bit too close to, fetishizing people that might actually exist. I think one of the benefits of a megaverse as what's the word I'm looking for? As, a kink, is that it's not necessarily fetishizing things that could rarely happen. You can't actually get boys preggers. Well, I don't know. It's a big world out there. Maybe you can. Maybe I just haven't been trying hard enough. But, I do feel like saying, girl wieners and stuff, that gets too close to, fetishizing pre-transition trans people. Real Zaki. Now that's surprising. Mass Effect taught me that women absolutely can have kids together with no men involved, as long as one of the women is in the equation as a sexy blue space babe. Okay, but we're not talking about adoption, We're not talking about and then desk. This is how you draw it. Nope, that's not right. If we're going to draw a fictional desk for this bit, we're going to do it correctly. That's right. You basically just draw a fucking rhombus. You always draw a rhombus. Everyone loves a good rhombus. And then you have to erase things. That's how you give stuff shape. You have to kill your darlings. If you don't kill your darlings, your story is going to be shit. You gotta get out of the mindset that you can do no wrong. And you also have to get out of the mindset that you can do only wrong. Both are bad mindsets. Okay, we're not talking adoption, right? We're talking getting preggers without a third party. But some omegas get pregnant up the butt. You see, that's the thing, is the physiology keeps changing in this fucking franchise. So it's impossible really to tell. It's impossible. I mean, like at certain points, it's just like magic, right? Like, yeah, if magic exists, anything can happen. Anything can happen. We don't actually have a concrete reason for why the things in the Omegaverse happen in the Omegaverse. I have Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but I've only played the first game and like a bit of the second. I'm not talking about adoption either, you ignoramus. The Asari can have kids with any partner, regardless of sex or gender. But do they go into how? I'm just saying they gave the men vaginas, so the logic follows they'd give girls wieners. But some Omegas get pregnant up the butt. So maybe it's all about specific angles? Maybe it is about angles. Maybe you have to get a crit. Okay. Okay, I think we've got it. Okay. So if woman A... If lesbian A gets a critical hit on lesbian B, while they're sword fighting, and lesbian B is in her second health bar, the second health bar has been activated. So you can't do this during the first phase of the fight. You have to activate that second health bar. Then, lesbian B gets preggers. That's how it works. I'm calling this now. This is how pregnancy works. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm so confused right now. What is a Megaverse? Okay, so a Megaverse Zucky is a story about dudes plowing each other, but some of the dudes are alphas who get really attracted to betas, but then they get super attracted to omegas, who are twinks that produce a pheromone that makes the alphas go feral, and then it gets like really non-consensual and kind of worrying for a while because it's very like possessive and animalistic and shit, and like it kind of falls, I guess, into the category of consensual, non-consensual, where it's like you know what it's about, so you're going into it with the idea of like, well, I understand, like this isn't real and this is not something that I would wish to happen to anyone in real life or whatever, but it's entertaining to read about it or whatever, So I guess it sort of falls into that category of kink, but like the basic idea is that boys can get pregnant now. Critical hit in the pussy. Will this be next week's short? I don't know that I can fit all of these drawings into next week's short. This isn't shit. I should have done this on the fucking the art document I have for the shorts format. God damn it, I'm so stupid. I just got wrapped up in whiteboarding this. But yeah, okay, let's go back to playing video games or whatever. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, it started with a werewolf fanfic. Of course it did. It started with a werewolf fanfic and an incorrect understanding on how the leadership of wolf packs happen. I will never, in my entire life, miss an opportunity to bring that up. Because it remains one of my favorite facts ever, that the whole alpha-beta thing doesn't exist in wolf packs in the wild. And if you are calling yourself an alpha on the internet, you're declaring you're king of the shut-ins, because that behavior only arises on wolves in captivity. Alrighty. Card games. Victory indeed. We just proved how lesbians get pregnant in the Omegaverse. We're doing God's work over here. The Lord spoke through us. Not with us. It would be so funny. I had to like check my settings. It would be hilarious if I had muted myself for that entire thing. Alright. Let's play cards. Cards. Is it weird that I want an Omega right now? No. Everyone wants a twink. You think I don't want a twink right now? Zaki? You think I don't want a twink to, like, nervously do fucking nothing in the corner of the room and steal glances at me every now and again? And then both of us will succeed in never talking to each other, and then we'll go home and like, blush into our separate pillows? Of course I want that. But life doesn't just give you twinks. You gotta go out and find the twinks. And talk to them. And I don't know what twinks talk about. I don't know where to find the twinks. The twinks are all dating people. There's a million excuses. I've got 100 of them. Don't worry. Need an excuse? I got you covered. Okay, let's put fishing pole out first. Fishing pole! The Omegas go into heat and the Alphas go crazy over their pheromones, so there's insane boning. And when she says insane boning, she means truly, like, should not be physically possible kind of insane. Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna have to wait till I get another white mana. Yep, Omegas can get pregas. That rhymes! Omegas can get pregas! Yay! Oh, life is good. If life wasn't... riddle me this. If life... Well, life isn't good. But, like, if life wasn't at least a little bit good, if there wasn't good things in this world to fight for, then why do rhymes exist? Rhymes are fucking delightful. Alright, well, this is a bit awkward. Gonna have to just sort of start playing things, I guess. Nah, I don't have to discard anything yet. We can keep this in hand. Have we both got... Musty Spuds, have we both gotten mana screwed? Oh, you old so-and-so. With your frozen kitty. And your Simic deck. Yay! Adalbert Steiner. Hell yeah, dude. Finally. Fucking literally anything. Straight people then took this concept and made their own awful fiction with it. Really? Oh, yeah. Fuck. Oh, shit. Is that why all those, like, werewolf romantasy books were happening for a while? Was that straight people just, like, combining romantasy with the Omegaverse? Man, romantasy and the Omegaverse really do share a lot of themes, don't they? Lot of themes, but just like straight. Just straight and kind of boring. Okay, so what can I do here? Well, I can play this, which will give you ward. Which is important because neither of us seem to have any fucking mana. And I wanted to find out if alpha lesbians can get their Omegas prego. And yeah, because as I explained, so long as the alpha lesbian manages to score a critical hit on the Omega lesbian during the second phase of their boss fight, and only when the Omega lesbian has gotten to their second health bar, then the Omega lesbian gets pregnant. And they have to be fighting with swords. Well, no, I think that part's a bit flexible. I think that depends on the writer, you know? Sometimes it can be axes, or like spears, or whatever. Sometimes they can be fighting with different weapons. Who knows? You know what, Musty Spuds? I'm sorry that you're going through this right now. This is pretty... Well, you know, you're getting some. You're getting some stuff. You have more mana than me. Oh. And you have a... What? It has Death Touch, Haste, Ward, Collect 4 evidence. What the fuck is this? Okay, so now I can tap Adalbert and get a fish. No, that thing has death touch. We're not attacking. I guess I'm discarding Storm Beacon Blade. I don't have 3 creatures. There's no real point to it. If there's one thing I learned from Utena, it's that lesbians love swords. Who doesn't, man? Lesbians just have taste. Lesbians just have good taste, dude. Swords are awesome. When you hear a joke about lesbians, sure. Is it good? That's always such a fun thing to hear before you tell a joke. I'm sorry. That was a dick move. But yeah, go ahead, Ole. Yes, that's why there's a fuck ton of awful werewolf romantasy. Yup. Anyway, Joanno, Zaki, how are you guys? What have you been up to? Oh, that's fine. Whatever. And we're gonna get the Buster Sword in my hand for next turn. We're gonna get the Buster Sword and scare words. End of the song. What's a lesbian's favorite sex toy? A plane ticket. What? I'm not sure I understand that joke. I wouldn't even be able to tell you if that's like offensive or not. Like, what is the joke? Resolve. Like a plane. This is going over my head. Yeah, I'm really confused. Like, what was the joke there? Okay. I guess we get the battle garb on the field for now. I'm really mana screwed. Damn. Oh, I have both of my first strike equipment. Okay, and then we just like pass the turn. We wait until there's attacks. This is a landfall deck. I can't believe you got mana screwed in a landfall deck, Spuds. Damn. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, this is a shitty deck. I can't believe I felt sorry for you, musty Spuds. You're playing Simic Landfall? Grow up. Oh, same as usual. I got a job at my parents' place. Yay! Also, this might be a callback, but I'm playing PVZ mod PVZ2 mod right now. PVC? What's PVZ? Okay. Then we're gonna attack with Adalbert. Who will block him? Fool! Cal, please tell me you don't know. Please don't tell me you don't know Plants vs. Zombies. Oh! I've just never heard it abbreviated. I also haven't thought about Plants vs. Zombies in like a decade, I think. And you call yourself a gamer? Okay, Zaki. Damn, sorry. Sorry, I'm not up to date on my Plants vs. Zombies terminology. I didn't realize that game had an active modding community, but I guess that's my fault. I didn't realize that game had an active anything community. Oh, that's a lot of stuff, huh? Okay, so, Giorno, what's the job? Can you tell us anything about it? The joke is that lesbians will go to any lengths to meet each other. Oh. Hmm. Yes, I have heard that. And it's almost impossible for lesbians to fall in love with anyone within driving distance. Is that a real... Is that a real stereotype about lesbians? Is that all of their love is long distance? I've heard the stereotype that they, like, move in together way too quickly. But I've never heard the one where it's like, oh, and also they can't date anyone in this, postcode. I fucking hate the heat. Up to date, that game is like 15 years old. Yeah, I know. Well, although, okay, hang on. Giorno did say, I think, Plants vs. Zombies 2. I don't know how old Plants vs. Zombies 2 is. Exclusion Mage. Oh, you can target my Stainer, and then you have the mana to pay for the ward, because of course you do, because you're playing fucking Landfall. Like a coward. Like a coward, Musty Spuds. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, this is gonna go on, Cloud. So that Cloud can get some sizable ticklers. But it kind of doesn't matter at this point. I fucking hate Landfall so much. I have an idea. Let's turn a basic mechanic of this game into something that gives you more value. Fucking hell. There's a significant number of long-distance lesbians. There's a significant number of long-distance everythings, dude. I don't think that warrants necessarily a stereotype. The term would be the same with the first game. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, well, tell us about the mod or the job. Where's Cloud's maid outfit? I'm sure... I think there is a card. Well, first of all... Cloud doesn't wear a maid outfit. He wears a dress so that he can trick a mafioso into thinking that he's a hot lady because he's an anime boy, so, you know, he can pull it off. And it works, and the mafioso tries to sleep with Cloud, and then Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith threaten to castrate him simultaneously if he doesn't answer their questions. I'm working as the waiter and cashier at my mom's restaurant. It's not very fulfilling work, TBH, because I don't get praises. Yay! I'm sorry, man. But hey, I didn't know that your folks had a restaurant. What kind of food did they cook? Okay. What? I don't like that you have mana up, because you're playing blue, which means that you're a cunt. Means that you're a cunt. You're going to do cunty things to my board. Okay. No attacks. End turn. That's not what was happening on the internet? What? The internet told me he has a maid outfit. He probably does have a maid outfit. I might not have gotten there in the game yet. But the part that I saw in Final Fantasy VII was that he just dresses up as a hot lady. But yeah, he probably does have a maid outfit. Fuck, you destroyed my you busted my Buster Sword. But Musty Spuds, busting makes me feel good. Why don't I... This is why everyone hates playing with blue, because they're like, haha, you don't get anything. Human, mahahaha. I mean, we have Japanese ramen and Korean chicken. That's basically the theme of our restaurant, those two. Oh, that sounds delicious, though. Dude, stop looking at porn. Bro, I had a nap today that turned me into a new person. I haven't had such a good nap in a long time. Bro! I was exactly the same yesterday. I had a 4-hour nap and I woke up and I was changed. I was a different man. And not because I broke into this house I'm currently streaming from. Musty Spuds. You're a real dick, Musty Spuds. I bet you're not even gonna end the game now. No, you're gonna attack with 2 fucking creatures. Attack with all of them, dude. You can win. This is the flip. This is the flip side of what I was complaining about earlier with people who surrender too much. It's because of shit like this. But yeah, Jonah, that sounds really tasty, dude. Musty Spuds is an awful name. An awful name, but unfortunately he is kind of kicking my ass. We're gonna do this. And I guess summon a puppy? Oh, I don't have the money to summon a puppy. Isn't that always the way? You want a puppy, but you don't have the money for it. I want my son. It all would have been worth it if you had been here with me at the end, but no. No. Capitalism drove us apart once again. My boy. My boy. That wasn't the right face, my boy. I'm sorry. Jonah, please send me food right now. Jonah, if you're sending food to people, I'd also love some food, please. Minus 42, Musty Spud. I've had better. You haven't even come close to the guy who gave me minus 10,000 or whatever the fuck. Cannot believe you lost to Musty Spuds. I love that dog. Me too. He would have turned the tables. That 1-1 golden retriever would have changed everything. I can just feel it. Alright, well. Musty Spuds may have killed me, but we did secure enough money to do a draft next week, because I don't want to play Marvel drafts. And also, it's been an hour, which means that we close Magic. And we open Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I go and smoke for 10 minutes, and all of you do the things that you do. Ciao! We're back. Just gotta make sure that my model is okay. It is not. It's currently... crazy position. Okay, there we go. Here we are. The world was devastated. A unique type of monster appeared. Why are you listing, model? Why are you listing to the side? Why are you listing to the side like a broken car? There we go. We fixed it. I woke up at like 6 a.m. today. I might actually be fixing my sleep schedule. Hey, I'm proud of you, Zaki. Hell yeah. Good job, homie. I also woke up crazy. I woke up at like 4 a.m. Oh, okay. Just send me one of your body parts and I'll get to work. We've joked about turning our customers into pork. That's why I'm saying this. Ah. Alright, Mrs. Lovett. What? What a reference. A customer. Wait, what's your hurry? It's already been devastated, bro. Too late, Spectres. Clearly, this is Blade Knight. Yeah. Give me a hard one. Oh, no. I think it's Warrior. Psychic? Chosen by the World Chalice is a psychic card? What? Why? He has a sword. Forgive me for my ignorance, but psychics don't... don't usually have to fight with swords. That's why they're psychic. Man, they love asking this question. I get this one like every time I take the quiz. Alrighty. It's time for some Yugs. Let's do it, Yug. We gotta save the world from Koiba. From Koiba. What? Shadow Duelist Zesta? Wasn't this... Is this from the anime, or was this the time that Zayn from One Direction hosted a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? Oh, it's the new Fairy Tail collection. It's out. It's that collection that Zaki told me about. Alright. Let's get into some ranked plays. Some ranked duels. Playing in the rank that I deserve to be in. Rookie tier 1. Let's change up the deck. Did I ever finish you? No, I think there's a bunch of cards in there that I don't have still. Oh, let's play Gotti. Yeah, why not? Let's play Gotti, why not? Just for fun, just for laughs. Just for a good time. Yeah, and Mirror Jade, the Iceblade Dragon, is a worm. It's, Konami does typing very logically, you know? Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? I love that we both have edgelord names. Like, mine is Grim and his is Soul. But he has, like, the edgelord profile picture and I have a cat in a rainstorm. Yay, you're a bunny! I'm not a bunny, I'm, that's, what's it? Yummy Cupsy with, like, a lily pad and rain clouds. It's delightful. Gee, I wonder what they're gonna play. What do you guys think? What archetype do you think Soul is really into? Oh, it's gems. Gem Knights, okay. Wait, why did you play this face up? Oof. Oof. This is either a strategy I... I was about to be like, I'm either being baited so hard into, like, some strategy that I've never heard of that's gonna, like, go crazy, where you play Gem Turtle, like... Oh, you meant Bunny because of the rank image. Okay, my bad, Jorno. Now I'm a wasp. But yeah, I was about to be like, oh, it's gonna go so crazy. He's gonna play, like, some strategy where he, like, flips it and activates it 5 times or something. But no, it's just a turn 1 misplay. Delightful. Oh. Never winning that coin toss. It's crazy how every now and again in this game, I'll win like 3 coin tosses in a row, and then for the next like 10 games, I don't win a single one. I go second for the next like 15 games. This ain't a bad hand, though. This ain't a bad hand, though. Ah. Yeah. Oh, it's Radiant Typhoon. Ugh. Man, I wish I had gone first. I could have dimensional fissured, and then they wouldn't have been able to do fucking anything, because all of their mystical space typhoons would be in the banishment. Bleh. Whenever I see a player with, like... No cosmetics at all, but cards, like really expensive cards, my first initial thought is that this makes no sense. Why on earth would you not buy anything to make your board look pretty? Look at this. I got a cute little robot. I didn't even have to pay for this robot. You just get this by doing the solo mode. He's on a flower and a spaceship. And this cool shit, and I got little otters. I got little otters on my cards. Why don't you want this? Why do you want to live in a life where all your cards look like just regular? You playing Gladiator Beasts? Are Gladiator Beasts coming back? Or is this like a rogue deck? I don't know. I don't know, and I'm confused and scared and hungry and a little tired. I have this pain, like, in my back, but it's not bad. Like, it's not like too bad of a pain, but it's just like kind of like tender. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on back there. I think I just need to like move more in general. It is wild seeing Gladiator Beasts being played by a human. By a human. Well, this could be a bot, I don't know. But it's wild seeing Gladiator Beasts outside of solo mode. My brain could not process this image. I saw this like the little animation come up for this card, and my brain just like shut down. There was just so much going on here. There's so many, like, bits and pieces to Gladiator Beast Domitianus. Domitinus? I'm speaking of the Omegaverse. Oh, it's come back to haunt us. We spent too long talking about the Omegaverse, and now all of the furry cards are coming out. Darius is a wild name for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Darius isn't a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's just like a guy. That's a guy who lives in my apartment building. He drives a Toyota Corolla and he goes to work at like 7 a.m. on a Monday. My Melody gave me a Kuromi plushie. Oh, are you playing the adventure? Are you having an island adventure right now? That's kind of weird. It's... Okay, so... Obviously, it's a Sanrio game. There's going to be Sanrio plushies in it, obviously. Obviously. But, like, that means that... My Melody has just given you a plush doll of not only her friend, but also herself. My Melody has just said to you, like, here's a plushy doll of two people you know. I'm gonna summon this. Oh, wait, no, this is stupid. This is stupid. This is so stupid. I'll summon lifeless leaf fish. Imagine going up to you and giving you a Doodles plushie. Right? Like, that. It's the same thing. It's just like, it's kind of weird to me, to the idea of handing someone a plushie of someone that, like, exists in the world that they know. You know? Okay, so we're gonna do this. That's definitely not a voodoo doll. Ooh, I just got that phantom sensation. I don't remember the name of it, but there's like a sensation that we get nowadays because of how, like, frequently phones are a part of our lives, where it feels like your pocket is vibrating, like you've just got a message, and you get like the urge to check it. My phone is literally on my desk in front of me, like balancing on my keyboard so I can see the YouTube chat. And it's nowhere near my pocket, but my pocket just fully vibrated, and I was like, oh man, I just got a message. I'm making you a plush of me for your birthday. Please don't. That's so wild. Why give a voodoo doll of yourself to someone else? Because you trust them. Obviously, Doodles. Obviously. You trust them. And you know they're not going to do some shit to you. Alright, well that didn't work out so good, but you know how we do it on this channel. If a deck loses, we play it till it wins. Let's go. It's the GOAT. No, you give a voodoo doll of a person to another person. But that's the thing, Zaki, is that that character gave a doll of herself. Trust is for children? Jesus. No, it's... Doodles, that's a very depressing thing to hear from someone. Trust is not for children. It's okay to be suspicious, because people are kind of shitty. And people have been a lot more openly shitty recently, because they feel like they can get away with it now. Can we play self-OTK till we win then? What the hell is self-OTK? Like, just burning myself. I mean, yeah, eventually we'll win, Jono, because someone's gonna draw a bad hand and give up. Okay. Play this. And this will let me summon 6. He's gonna let me add a fish monster from my deck to my hand. I'm going to summon Paces. And I will banish Keith. Chief Keith is getting banished. And that's going to let me get Abyss Keeper. When 6 is banished, I can banish Apsis School. Aspis School. It's getting bad. Sure, I will special summon Paces. I trust you guys with my jar of Nutella or something. I mean... yeah, I don't really like Nutella, so you're welcome to trust me with it. I don't know, man. I just like... I've eaten Nutella before, and it's just not my jam. It's specifically not my jam. It's Nutella. Arianos. Okay, and you let me banish a level 6 or lower fish monster from my deck. I'm gonna banish Snopius. Which will let me banish Paces. And put Snopius back in my hand. And then... we're going to... summon SP Little Knight. Oh, I can't. Okay. We're gonna end the turn. I'm allergic, so it's safe with me. Yeah, I mean, Doodles is the best person to trust your Nutella to, because Doodles can't eat chocolate. Now, the fact that you only have 6 cards in your extra deck, dude, makes me suspicious as to what you could possibly be playing. What deck doesn't use a lot of... I mean, Burn, I guess, but if you're playing Burn, you only really need 1 card in your extra deck, and that's Typhon. You know, you only need 6. I guess if you got, like, some... I don't know. What actually would you... maybe if you had, like, a Super Poly sort of situation, but then that's, like, what, 3? Predaplant? But Predaplant is a fusion archetype. Why do you only have 6 extra deck cards? I actually don't think I have any allergies. I never had an allergic reaction. I think... I'm trying to think about what allergies I do have. I might have an allergy, like a very mild allergy to lavender. Lavender has made me, like, quite itchy before. I've had experiences with lavender where I have been in contact with it, and it's just been like a nightmare because it made me so itchy. But I don't think I have anything other than that. I can't really think of any, like, other allergies that I would or have had. Milk fucks with my sinuses a bit. Oh, that's fun. This is interesting. Okay, yeah, we're banishing these 2 to summon Snopius. Snowpiercer? I'm just built different, I guess. Yeah, correctly. You're built with standards. Okay, yeah, so you are running a Super Poly thing. But, like, 6 is such a weird number for it. That's not even... I mean, do you... like, there are the 2 Predaplant monsters. No, but there's more than 2 Predaplant fusion monsters. This is just so strange. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to target this, so if it leaves the field it gets banished. And then we're going to target this Banish that and summon one of our own cards, which is going to be 6. And then we specifically cannot activate 6's effect, otherwise Keith is going to fizzle. So we have to cancel that. Oh, and then we can activate this and summon something fun. Something fun and interesting. Come on. My cool space fish deserve to combine to Megazord. Okay, we're gonna do that. That. Some of that over there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Predaplant looks kind of interesting, I have to say. Is it good? Does anyone know a lot about Predaplant? Okay, we're gonna summon Zep. We're gonna banish it, then summon it. And then use it to make Gotti. Banish everything on the field. And because we didn't use 6's effect earlier, we're gonna get that back as well. And it's decent. If you love picking up resources, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is the game for you. There's a decently long-running series of Minecraft streams on this channel that I think give a pretty good argument that I don't love picking up resources. What do you mean by decent? Like, it's just like... It's not... What holds Predaplant back, in your opinion, Zaki? And then we're gonna banish... Snopius. Banish Zep and Paces. The music in this game is great, I have to say. Like... No matter what you think about Yu-Gi-Oh, this game has a good score. That was actually so I've y'all know me. By now, y'all know me. I will never miss an opportunity to dunk on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm not a fan of that game. I think it did some really fucking stupid shit. I hate a lot of its writing. But I've been playing it a bit recently. Because one of the things it does genuinely have going for it is that it has an impressively large Pokédex. So you get access to a shocking variety of Pokemon, which is fun. And I have to say, playing that game, Pokemon Scarlet has good music as well. That's I think a field of game design that Game Freak has not shirked on. You know? Like, Game Freak shirks on writing, Game Freak shirks on design, Game Freak shirks on mechanics and implementation of, you know, graphical technology. But they don't shirk on adorability, and they don't shirk on music. Game Freak puts out bangers in these games, dude. And they do try very hard to make sure that there are cute moments. Like that there are adorable moments between people and Pokemon. It is, I think, maybe the thing that these games excel at the most is that even with all of my complaints, they still have phenomenal vibes. Like that's one thing I can't take away from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, is that it did a lot of things to make Pokemon remain like adorable, and that is always going to be appreciated. Well, I watched a very long duel between it and Marincess, and it was very close, so that should tell you a lot. Perhaps if I was a more competent player, that would tell me a lot, but unfortunately, Zaki, I'm me. So that tells me next to nothing. Is Marincess also not good? So this will gain 1,000 attack, and it'll make my card lose 1,000 attack. So this would win in a fight currently. But that's fine, because I can do some shit. Man's playing Gotti Zaki. I mean, they're right. I am. What can I summon right now? I'm going to banish Zep and 6 to summon you. I'll activate 6's effect and banish White Aura Whale, and then use this on Keith so that Keith also gets banished. Gonna do that. Gonna add... let's add a shift to my hand, and then we can banish the shift. Okay. Ooh, hang on. That's fun. Hang on a moment. Uno momento, por favor. Let's do this. That. Summon this guy. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Okay, now we're talking. Now it's pod racing. That's still gonna activate, but it's not gonna be enough. Still gonna get destroyed. Okay. Is this gonna get another 1,000? That's fine. And then we just attack directly with this. Marincess compared to any deck that came out in the last 2 years is pretty bad. Lol, it has some good cards, but eh. The main deck Predaplant monsters suck. It's literally about the fusions, and even they're not the greatest, I guess. It's just really good at using Super Poly, lol. That's fair. That's a shame, though. I was hoping that would be, like, interesting, at the very least. Like, it would have some interesting mechanic to it or something that, like... Because it's a cool idea. I like plant monsters in this game. I think plant is a underappreciated archetype that could use some more love. So it's kind of a shame. There was a Black Rose Dragon got some support recently, didn't it? Is that good at all? Or was that sort of like a flash in the pan, people used it for a weekend and then no one thought about it ever again? I'm so far behind in this game, dog. I haven't checked any of the meta in a long time. I know that Branded is currently doing really good because of that new card that came out, the Fallen and the Virtuous. But beyond that, I don't know, like, anything. I remember seeing, like, Malice decks at one point. Like, some people seem to be building more Malice decks. Almost every card says Fusion Summon something. Even some Fusion Monsters, lol, they have stuff to do with counters. Yeah, Predaplant counters. They make a card's level change to 1. Which is a stronger effect than it sounds. Because if you're playing against a Synchro deck, or an Xyz deck, then that's a big deal. In fact, a lot of decks require that levels be specific things. I remember that's why Dark Magician was such a, like, big inclusion in so many strategies, because it's a level 7 monster that can very easily summon itself. Like, you really don't need a very big engine, or, like, a lot of includes in your deck to get Dark Magician out into the field, and it's a level 7 spellcaster. The Rose Dragons are cool. It's weak by itself, but there's some slop decks that are good with Rose Dragon. That's a shame. I think Rose Dragon has a very cool design. I really like the creature art for it, and I wish it was better. But like again, man, I think plants are a really fun and interesting archetype, because they have obviously plant monsters, but they've also got like fairies. Like fairies in this game have been sort of co-opted into the plant archetype. So there's a lot of cool fantasy designs to work with, and it's a shame to not see them get time under the sun. There was another card, Ancient Fairy Dragon. I always thought was very cool, and it's a shame that it just like it doesn't seem very good, because its whole thing is about having a field spell on the field, and I don't know, it just I never see people playing with Ancient Fairy Dragon, which sucks, because I really like how that card looks. I think it's an interesting card, and I think it's got a fun ability, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like great. Hey, someone not using Branded. Cool. Hey, Lythan, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I haven't played Branded for like a full year now. I'm 1 year Branded sober. What plants are only played with plants? I've never seen a plant fairy deck. No, I don't mean fairy the archetype. I mean literal fairies, like the fantasy creature. I'll show you after this match, Zaki, but there's a lot of like creatures that are at the very least in the sense of like fantasy aesthetics would be considered fairies that are technically plant monsters in this game. Okay, does this say face up creature? No, one card. Ooh. Oh, that's yummy. Okay. Because we can banish this and banish that, and then we just have a free shot. I don't care about putting Max C in my hand. I'm going to attack. No. I want you to be banished so that I have a 5,000 attack beat stick. OMG, I played against you with Draco Tail. What? Lythan, the DDD player? I think unless I'm embarrassing myself. In some private room. Oh, that's cool. Y'all know each other? That's rad. Okay. What's his name again? Let's take a look. It's like... I think it's Fairy King something. Yeah, Fairy King Truesdale. You see? Like, In all fantasy, this would be a fairy or an elf or something, but it's technically a plant card. And I just think it's cool. I've always really liked the art of this card. And I don't know. I wish the archetype was more played. And then you've got stuff like Queen Titania, I think it is. Or is it just Titania? Queen, and then we'll search specifically plant monsters. It's something with a T. It might be like Tatiana or something. Queen Angel of Roses, no. Queen of Autumn Leaves, no. Queen of Thorns. Queen of Thorns was really cool. Each player must pay 1,000 life points for each monster a normal summon or special summon from their hand, except plant monsters. I think that that's a fun effect. That was probably abused in like a bunch of different decks. But what am I thinking of? That's not the card I was thinking of. Huh. But yeah, I think plant monsters are cool, and I want to see a fun archetype come out of it. You know? So it's a real shame to me that Predaplant didn't end up being excellent. Especially because they've had some real bangers over the years. Like, Vert is... I know no one really plays with Vert anymore. I haven't seen Vert in any deck lists recently. Or maybe they do. But I just haven't seen it. But, like, Vert is such a cool and powerful and useful card. I just wish there was more stuff like that for plant monsters. Like, for plant archetypes. But yeah, Perialis, Empress of Blossoms. This would be a fairy. Right? This is a plant monster, but in regular fantasy, this would be a fairy. That's what I mean. There's a sunken ship? What? Oh, in Island Adventure. Oh, okay. That's awesome. Do you get to go inside it? You probably did. Did I win? Oh no, you broke my board with branded deck, like you're one of the only few to do it. We'll know each other is a stretch. We were just in another stream at some point when we played in a custom room. Yeah, you made an impressive board with DDD, but Dracotail branded was just a bit too good. Yeah, you taught me how to engage with your deck a little. I'm glad. I learned a lot from the duel as well. Is Predaplant good now? No. Apparently not. I see what you mean. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, still, it's cool that you guys, like, played against each other and now you're meeting again. That's pretty rad. What a fun little interaction. It's a small world we live in. But nah, Predaplant isn't good, apparently. I did earn money, though. Money changes hands. I got a yellow... Okay. That's not... It's fine. That's like whatevs. But I did get money. Money. Oh, 50 gems? Was that? No, that was 20 gems. Oh shit, wait. Can I redeem my 9th of July UTC selection tickets? I can. Ooh, we're pulling packs. We're pulling packs. 3 packs and none of them are piss or gay, but that's fine. I didn't even want it, actually. Ooh! You see, you just have to act a little nonchalant and then fucking talk shit about Predaplant and you get, like, 2 of them in your next pack. Oh, heavy freight train. Man, I should play a train deck. Just really make it super obvious about my Spectrum situation. Whoops! I clicked skip. I did get some trains though. Ooh, Iron Wolf looks cool. Man, I don't have like any machine decks, do I? Gang, are trains good? Hey, gang? Hey, gang, are trains good? I do get to go inside the sunken ship. Hell yeah. Predaplants is a decent deck. I don't want to shit on it that hard, lol, but like don't expect it to be meta or anything. Oh, fair enough. Okay. Keropi's been turned into a mermaid. Oh my god. Do you get to be turned into a mermaid? That's the important part. But yeah, Zaki, while we're... Okay, so I got some fairy tale cards. One super rare. What do you do? Neither player can target monsters on the field with spell cards or effects except this one. Oh, once per turn, discard one spell, equip one equipped spell from your hand, deck, or graveyard to this card, but return that equipped spell to the hand during the end phase. Okay, so this is... Oh, like Rella, like Cinderella. That's fun. Wiccat. I guess because she's a Wicca and also a cat. Is she a cat? She looks kind of lupine to be a cat. Yeah, this doesn't look very cat-like. This looks more like a wolf or something. I mean, I guess maybe a cat. Each fairy tale monster you control whose attribute is light is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Oh shit, that's really good. You can detach up to 2 materials from this card. Send fairy tale cards from your deck to the graveyard equal to the number detached. If this card's in your graveyard, you can target one fairy tale monster you control whose attribute is light. Special summon this card, and if you do, send that monster to the graveyard. Oh, okay, so they can like swap places. Cool, that's interesting. I remember you said, Zaki, that fairy tale works very good with Magistus. I do. Ah, hell yeah. I need my lawyer. I prefer not to speak. Train are cool F, but like any archetype with high level monsters, it does brick. That's fine. Zaki, you surely have been on these streams long enough to know that we are always bricked up. So, cards bricking is fine, because like, I'm also doing it. I can't judge. It's gay. Yes. Deliver to me. Oh, if I get Gate Guardian in this, I might have to become what I despise. Oh, Enocraft. Oh, I can dismantle Enocraft like crazy. I don't give a shit about any pendulum decks. Cool. Oh, wait, no, I do give a shit about some... Well, it's not really a pendulum deck, but I do give a shit about, Plunder Patrol. It's got, like, a pendulum card in it. OMG Gay Pack. Another one! Oh, we were just talking about you. Preda Primitive. Send one Preda card from your deck to the graveyard, except Preda Primitive. Add one Poly or Fusion spell from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon for this turn, except for plant or dragon monsters. If a card is special summoned to your opponent's field, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one fusion monster you control, destroy it. Okay. That seems like it would be useful in a situation. Ryzeal? Is this... I mean, Ryzeal's not good anymore. Whale flips 7 billion cards. Chrome Anomaly. Stoic Challenge. Equip only to a face-up Xyz monster that has Xyz material. If it gains 600 attack for each Xyz material attached to the monster you control, and any damage your opponent takes from battles involving it and their monster is doubled, but its effects cannot be activated. Oh, well, that's pointless. The point of having an Xyz monster with a lot of stuff attached to it is that you can activate its effects. But yeah, is Ryzeal good now? Did they unban the field spell, or is the field spell still banned? Because isn't that why Ryzeal fell off so hard? Because they desperately need that field spell? I mean, this has some decent, like, just generally good Xyz cards in it. So, yeah, Eclipse Twins is pretty good and stuff. So it's not a bad pack to have. But I don't see why anyone would get it over a different pack. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut Liebe. This fucking game, man. Oh, Konami. You can never write a name for a card when you could write a sentence. Oh shit! Wait, you get a robot? Hang on. Hang on. Cards included in this pack? No, that's not what I want to see. I want to see this. Oh shit! You get the robot? That's rad as hell. What? Okay, we might have to save up. This is also pretty sick. I like that a lot. That rules. We might have to save up for this. I remember, Zaki, I don't want to throw you under the bus here, but I remember you saying that Fairy Tale worked well with Magistus. I don't know if I necessarily want the bundle, though. Like, it'll add another one of these stupid fucking collector books to my account, and I don't need another one of those. It's so goddamn annoying to deal with the collector's account. Collector's book, genuinely. The moment they banned Ryzeal Cross, it was over for them. Yeah, definitely. Ryzeal Mate is fucking massive BTW. As it should be. What can I say, dude? I dig giant robots. And chicks dig giant robots. And we dig giant robots. Banana. Nice. Oh, the stream is over. And I did promise Doodles that I would see if I had Vroid still. Oh, I do. Hang on. Okay, let's get out of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's gonna be a bit quiet for a second as I run a program I haven't run in I think like a year. How do I open? Huh? Huh? Okay, and then I think this is the one. Give me one sec. Void Studio. Please work. Oh wait, we might have to go with this. Void Studio. Now, why did that create like an infinite screen? What's going on here? I'm confusion. Okay. Also, wait, hang on. This isn't the right one. Back to model selection. Open. Where the heck? Now, these are all from 2025. Is this not the right... Wait. Where the heck? This is confusing. I'm sure I have it. I wouldn't be able to use it if I didn't have it on my computer. Is it maybe my version of Vroid is maybe out of date? So, oh, you know what? You know what it probably is? Is that I haven't updated Vroid in a long time. So it's probably not able to see the new files. Because the reason that the new model looks so good is because Doodles used the newest version of Vroid to make it, and it had a lot of cool options. Yes, it does work very, very well with Magistus. I already said that. Yeah, but like how? Is what I was asking. The model! Double. Oh my god, that's the very first one. I do recommend you make Fairy Tale since you already have Magistus, and it's also still not full power in Master Duel. There's still spellcaster support yet to be released. Oh yeah, no, I'll check it out. I'll give it a shot. Look at me, you gotta open it with the app. Bro does not read chat. Hang on. It was not gonna find itself. It's not gonna find itself. I have to open it with the app? Okay. Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. And I hear what you're saying. Absolutely. 100%. You might even say 1,000%. I understand and hear you, and you are seen and heard, and I know what I'm doing. I'm a competent adult that's used computers for my whole life, and my mouse is doing that fucking scrolling thing again. And I'm going to do this, and it's going to be amazing. Yeah, just once. Okay, well, I opened it. Hang on. What? Oh, God, this is a nightmare. This is an actual nightmare. Everything is going wrong all at once. Oh my God. Oh, I've had to, like, allow things and shit. What is happening? I love you, man. 2 brain cells not happening. That's so fucking rude. I'm literally... I'm trying my best. No, Doodles, I genuinely, I think that it's a case that my Vroid just isn't up to date. And can't open that model. Right hand side open. I literally fucking did that, though. I was narrating what I was doing. Bro doesn't read chat. You don't fucking listen. Saying 2 brain cells to me. Rude ass. Level 4 light spellcasters. What more do you need? Some manner of walkthrough would be delightful, but I'll definitely make it and test it out and probably love it. And then I'll cite you as a source, Zaki. You're right, I'm very sorry. It's fine. Anyway, that's the stream. What would a Byte Marx stream be if I didn't yell at someone in chat for something that's ultimately inconsequential? Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for being here. And, yeah. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next week for what might be the last Silksong stream if we're lucky. If we're lucky and very determined. But it's definitely going to be at least an entire stream of me fighting the final boss of Silksong. And then next week, Friday, we'll be doing this again. Perhaps with less yelling. Perhaps with more yelling. You'll never know. Unless you watch it. In the meantime, stay safe, stay friendly, stay kind, stay away from trying to learn how to use a program live at the end of your stream when everyone's already kind of tired and you're kind of tired. And you're definitely gonna, it's not gonna go well. You're definitely gonna fuck it up somehow. Stay away from that. And as always, everybody, stay magical. So long.